The Friends and Neighbors Community Choice Food Center continues to raise money for a new food pantry facility near Coolville. An event was held recently to do just that. Lisa Roberts is the director of the Food Center, and she joins us now in our studio. Thank you so much for being here this evening.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Now, how's the fundraising going so far, and how much money do you eventually need?
We are off to a very enthusiastic start. We need about $80,000, and so far we've raised $12,000, but we just got started too, and so.
That's not a bad starting point at all.
No.
Not at all.
We are, yeah.
As you should be.
Yes.
Now, why is the center being moved from its current location in Lottridge to Coolville?
We were always in cramped space there. We were really too big an organization for the size when we moved there. I hope that we don't move everything from there. I would like to leave the clothing and a couple of the other programs that we do there and be able to do the food on the new site.
Now, what will the new location offer? You touched on this a little bit just now, but what will the new location offer that the current one can't?
Size is a huge factor. We'll be able to have some warehouse space, and then that means we'll be able to bring more food in at a time, and so we can serve more to the public as our ability to bring it in increases. So that's really exciting. Another thing it's going to allow us to do is to add a workshop room and an education room. And we're going to use those in training with some of the volunteers that we have that come through Job and Family Services, and then others that just come from the community. So we're really excited about that.
Now, does your organization typically get a lot of volunteers and people wanting to help out?
Yeah, we do. It's kind of up sometimes and down sometimes. I think that probably everybody experiences that. But yeah, I think we usually have 15, 20 volunteers at a time. So.
Now, how does the demand for your services compare with demands in the past?
Up, up, up. I wish I could say that things are leveling and going down, but that's just not what I'm seeing. I see more families, more individuals. Every time our doors are open, new people come, and people that have been coming for a long time are still needing to keep coming back.
Now, when do you plan to move to this new location?
Well, my contractor is really, really good, but my estimate was I was hoping to be in there in the summer, and I don't know if we'll be able to make that or not. He tells me to slow down, and I'm like, go, go, go. So.
Now, Dateline NBC did a special last year on poverty and hunger in Southeast Ohio, and you and the Food Center were featured in it. How did that highlight the struggles of some families in Southeast Ohio and what the Food Center does to help those families?
I think it was a pretty good representation. I know they worked with several families in the area to try to give the best that they could, and I thought it was a pretty good representation of how things really are.
So do you think it helped then cleared up any misconceptions people might have about the food pantry and poverty, especially in this area?
I hope so. You know, there's no way of me knowing for sure, but I hope so. We tried really, really hard to present it, you know, and easy to understand, and how did we get here, you know. So I hope that it did. And if it didn't, people should call me and just ask. I'll be glad to take a phone call anytime.
Now, how can people help out with the Food Center and get involved?
Right now is a really critical time for us as we start to deal with the holidays. You know, we will probably have 200 to 300 families that, you know, will need food at the holidays extra. We're going to start gathering up toys and get ready for Santa Claus. And the holidays are always, they're fun, but they're really a struggle. And they're a struggle for each of those individuals out there. And then my organization and other ones like me kind of struggle to help.
But the good thing is then you hopefully bring, you know, happiness to those families that do need, especially like you mentioned during the holidays when that need probably does go up even more.
It is a hugely rewarding job, absolutely. It is a very rewarding job. I just wish it wasn't so necessary.
Absolutely. Well, Ms. Roberts, thank you so much for being here this evening, and good luck with continuing your move.
All right, thank you.